Stop, Pocono, one of the circuit's vexing venues to drivers and crew chiefs alike. This nemesis of the North is a place where the high speeds of the super speedway meet the complexity of the road course, a particularly damning combination.
Pocono, to me, by yourself, may be the hardest racetrack that we go to because of 3 different corners, 3 different exits, 3 different entrances, 3 different straightaways. Every time you go around Pocono, when you're going into a corner, it's totally different than the corner you just came out of. So you mentally have got to change what you're going to do for that corner, and physically on the race car, it's like you need 3 different setups. So somewhere on the racetrack, your car's not going to handle well, and you just got to drive it. You just got to tolerate it, because you've got to give up what's good in one place to make up what's bad in the other.
As far as making a car handle one of the toughest racetracks, to me, it's Pocono. You know, because of the 3 different turns, the banking is different in all 3. You got the long straightaway where you can't give up a lot of drag going down the front stretch.
Pocono is really unique because the transmission gurus and the motor guys have got us shifting into overdrive. So basically 3rd gear is our common gear. And once we get past the start-finish line, probably a good quarter mile, we take the RPMs and get them to about 8,100 and just slam it back into 4th with the Jericho transmission. Don't use the clutch, just pull it back real hard. Go on down to about the 2 marker. We use the markers 1, 2, 3. About the 2 marker, let off the gas. Once you start getting down in the corner, take it out of 4th gear and just shove it up into 3rd. It goes up like in butter. The ratios are so close it doesn't disturb the tires. And it's such a long and fast straightaway, you got to get slowed down a little bit.
Pocono's treacherous triangle shape offers unique challenges to each crew chief, and each one has its own approach.
I think the key to success at Pocono is being able to get off of turn 1 and 2 and through the tunnel turn good, and then carry good speed into turn 3 and off so that you can carry good straightaway speed down the Long Pond straightaway.
How your car goes through turn 3, it's going to determine how it runs and looks all the way down that long front straightaway. Normally though, the situations I've been in, when you get it working good in turn 2 and turn 3, you'll be just fine in turn 1. Also, we get into something there that we only get into at one other racetrack, and that's shifting. We'll use all the different gears in the gearboxes, and aside from the road courses, the only other place that we shift is Pocono, Pennsylvania. Several years ago, nobody shifted at Pocono. Then along come 1 or 2 cars that shifted. They run pretty good, and people started looking around. Now, if you don't shift at Pocono, you pretty much can write your. So, even though Pocono's a 2.5-mile racetrack, you've got to be on the brakes. You've got to get yourself slowed down because you've tried to stay on the gas just as long as you could down that long front straightaway.
One mistake at Pocono can be costly, especially if it takes place at the famed tunnel turn. How costly can one mistake be at Pocono? In 1995, future Winston Cup champion Jeff Gordon learned the cost of a flubbed performance when, after dominating a race, a missed shift cost him a victory.
The shifter that was in that car that day was more designed for a road course use, and 2nd to 3rd gear on a road course gate is a little bit straighter. And God bless him, but his little arms are kind of short, and he wasn't doing good at reaching it all day long, and there was a lot of pressure on him on that last stop or on that last start, and he tried to hurry it up, and he did miss a gear.
While in 1993, the great Richard Petty's son, Kyle, turned in a great performance as he mastered the tunnel turn and shifted perfectly through each corner to dominate the triangular monster in unprecedented fashion, leading 148 of 200 laps, an incredible performance that his surprise Kyle captured on film. Pocono's newly repaved surface hasn't changed anything. The racetrack may be smoother and faster, but the key is still shifting at the right time to get the most out of your race car. The new surface only ensures that this nemesis isn't going to stop haunting drivers anytime soon. Pocono is complex, but our next stop is